Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to a new week. All right, quick review. We have been working very hard on making a clear picture in our writing, telling our readers what we are talking about. We've been working on labeling, making sure all the people in our picture are labeled. Ourselves, either our name or the word me, and all the other people. We also put words in our personal word wall that are the names of our family members or our pets or any important names. There was mom, dad, sister, brother in there, and there were also our sight words. So this week we are going to start working on sentences, actually putting our thoughts into words and onto paper. Exciting. So I want to show you what words we are going to be working with. We are working with the words we already have learned with Miss Davenport. I can. I can. This is the first sentence we're going to write that accompanies, that goes along with our picture. Are you ready? Yeah? Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is think about our picture. Talk about our prompt. So your prompt is, what can you do? What are some things you can do? I can do a lot of things. I can cook. I can teach. I can run. I can sing, not very well, but I can sing. I can dance. What else can I do, Miss Renee?
You can sing.
I said sing, just not very well.
Ooh, let's see.
Miss Renee is gonna help me. And you can have someone help you if you need, because I'm having trouble thinking of all the things I can do.
You can swim.
I can swim.
You can
yeah.
camp.
I can camp. I already wrote about camping. You know that, right? I can camp.
You can hike.
Hike. Yes, I like to hike too. All right. Well, that's a good list. Thank you, Miss Renee, for your help. That's a pretty long list. Now I have to choose of something to write about. What is something I can do that I want to write about? Maybe I can teach someone. I know some of our friends have written about surfing. That's something you can do. So maybe you can write about how you can surf. I can surf, or I can dance. There are lots of things you can do, I'm sure. Just like I was able to make a list of all the things I can do, so can you. But I want you to pick one thing to write about. Just one thing that you can do. What's one thing you can do? I'm gonna choose crocheting, because I can crochet. Do you know what crocheting is? Probably not. Crochet is what you do. You have yarn, and then you have a long metal thing, okay? It almost looks like a pencil, and it has a hook. Yeah, a hook. A small hook, depending on the yarn. And you like twist up the yarn to make different things. You can make blankets, you can make clothes, you can make all sorts of things. Scarves, but I know how to crochet, and I use that skill to make gifts sometimes. Or make things for myself or my baby. I've made a Harry Potter blanket for my baby. It says prefect on it. Yeah, I crocheted it. But that's what I'm going to write about, because I can crochet. Think of what you are going to write about. You got to pick one thing. What's the one thing you want to think about? One thing you can do. And then close your eyes and think of all that entails. So when I think of how I can crochet, I think of the tools I need. I need yarn, and I need the hook. Pretty easy, huh? Yarn and hook. Then I think what I have to do. What do I do with my yarn and hook? Well, I have to have my hook in my hand, okay? I have to use my hand to maneuver the hook. So if I'm drawing a picture of me crocheting, I gotta make sure that I'm in the picture, that I have yarn, that I have a hook, and the hook is in my hand. Because if the hook is on the floor, I'm not crocheting. If the hook is in between my toes, I'm not crocheting because I'm not a monkey. I don't have feet that do cool stuff like that. What else? Now I gotta think, where do I crochet? Usually it's in my room or in the living room. That's where I crochet. So I know I gotta pick one of those. I think I'm gonna pick the living room. You guys already know what my living room looks like because you saw a video of it, right? So I'm gonna draw a picture of my living room. I'm gonna sit on the couch. I gotta have yarn and a hook in my hands for crocheting. That's a lot of details I have already. I need more though. What am I gonna crochet in my picture? Well, I talked about the blanket, right? So why don't I pretend like I'm crocheting the blanket in the picture? I'll draw a picture of me on the couch with yarn, the blanket that I'm working on, and the hook in my hand. I think that's a lot. You ready? Do you have what you need? Do you know everything you want to write in your page? It's okay if you don't know yet. It's okay if you haven't picked out what you're gonna write about. I want you to do that after this video. I want you to think real hard about all the things you can do. Pick one of the things and then close your eyes and get a very detailed picture, just like I did. I thought about all the things I need, where I wanna be, what I'm making, and then put it down on paper. So I've thought about all my details and now I'm ready to put it down on paper. I can crochet. Okay, first things first. I need to draw my couch because that's what I'm on top of. So you've seen my couch. It is a sectional, kind of goes like across and then out right here, and I have an ottoman in the middle. Do you remember that? It's gray, it's got 2 throw pillows. Maybe, maybe not. Let's draw it. Okay, I'm gonna draw up here because I want to make sure there's enough room for my ottoman. And then one goes out here, goes across. Wow, this is way bigger than my couch actually is in real life. And then my ottoman. Okay. And I said I have, this is like where the seat is. That's like the pillows, yeah? Here's like the arm piece. There's like something arm piece there. All right. And then I said I have 2 throw pillows. I kind of have like fringe on it. I'll just do that. Fringe, 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 fringe. All right, got the couch. Next piece. I'm gonna draw myself. Okay. So I've got, what do I have? I have a head, right? I'm trying to get a thought of, I want my legs kind of sitting. So I'm trying to think of how to make my legs sitting. So because I'm so hung up on my legs right now, I'm gonna start with my legs. Sitting, and then I'm gonna sit. I'm probably leaning a little towards my yarn, trying to like do this. So I'm gonna put my arm up like this, and my arms are together somehow. So I'm gonna do this, and my hair. Eyes, I have a smile. myself some more hair. Okay, so I have a hook, but I still need yarn. So I'm going to draw a bunch of yarn right here. It's kind of rolled up like that. And then some of it is in this hand and it goes around. And this is probably attached to a blanket, right? That's what I said it was going to be. Looks like I have my yarn sitting on my blanket. That's okay. There's my blanket. Yep. So I have my yarn, I have my blanket, and I have my hook in my hand. Looks like I'm crocheting. What do you think? Good so far? I think it's pretty good so far. All right. You know, that's where we're going to stop it today. Like I said earlier, what I want you to do is think of one thing you can do. You can think of a list, but pick one thing you want to write about, something you can do. I chose crocheting. I want you to choose what you can do, something you would like to teach us, something you would like to write about. Get a clear picture and put it down on paper. Tomorrow we will work on labeling. And I know you guys are getting good at labeling because you've been doing it in writing, and I know you worked on it last week with Miss Davenport. So tomorrow we're going to label, and then the day after we are going to start our sentence. Yay! I'm really excited. I hope you are, and have fun with your picture. I'll see you tomorrow.